What we can do right now, though, is do some text formatting. All right. So let's go ahead and, well, let's look at our site again here. Okay. I don't like how Visit the Harley-Davidson timeline here kind of blends in. I'd like this to stand out a little bit, and it'll be a good way to look at some example formatting. Okay. So where is that at? Oh, there it is. Visit the Harley-Davidson timeline. What I want to do is I'd like to go ahead and make this Harley-Davidson, or visit the Harley-Davidson. These words here, make them stand out a little bit. Okay, and I'll show you a few different ways to do that. The first one is just put in a bold tag. Okay, so let's go ahead and bold tag, and that's just a left angle bracket, B right angle bracket, and then the closing version of that, which is of course the left angle bracket, the slash, the B, and the right angle bracket. Okay, and let's go ahead and find that on our web page, which is right here. Now if I hit save, okay, see how that made that bold? Easy enough to understand, right? No problem there. But if you want to just bold something, then you use the bold tag. Okay, that sounds pretty obvious. However, there's another way to highlight text, and at first glance, it's going to just make it seem like it's making it bold. Okay, so and that is using the strong tag. Okay, so let's check that out. And I'm just replacing the B with the word strong and saving. See how it did not change it at all? Okay, you can have B's here for bold, or you can have strong, and on your HTML document it's going to appear to do the same exact thing. However, the reason why there are two different versions of it here is that in CSS you can then target this strong tag and add some more to it. Let's say that in your website, when you bold something out, you don't want it to just be the regular old black bold like so. Okay, like that, you know. Let's say that to you bold is actually a larger font, a different style of font, and let's say that it's, you know, gray or some other color. Okay, and so you have this strong tag, which is a way to simply highlight this specific string of text, and it appears to do the same thing. However, keep in mind that for styling purposes there is a reason why there's two of them. Now let me give you another example. Okay, the I tag. Okay, and the I tag is going to wrap this in italics. So now see, we have an italicized text. Now, I can do the same thing with EM, and that is for emphasis, and save. And see how I didn't change it? Okay, EM will emphasize the text. Now, it's going to put it in italics simply in the HTML. However, it's expected that you can then style this M, perhaps italicized text should be larger and it should be a different color, or it should have some kind of decoration that goes with it, or just something that fits with the particular look and feel of your website. That's why, once again, we have two different ones. I'm going to go ahead and just put strong back in here. Okay, like so. Okay, and there we have bold text. And you can also, again, notice how we have paragraph tags and then strong tags within that. I can also inside of here put wrap this in italics. Okay, now we have bold italicized text. Whoop, and it did everything because I did not close out the tags. Now if I close it, there we go. Just visit Harley-Davidson timeline is bold and italicized, and you know, I might as well just leave that. Okay, and let's go ahead and look at this in Firefox. Okay, and there we go. See that? It's emphasized text, and it's highlighted and emphasized in multiple ways due to the tags that we used. Okay, good enough. You know, let's go ahead and, you know, while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and make Marlon Brando's name pop out here. We'll do the same thing, Marlon Brando's name. Okay, Marlon Brando. Okay, strong. And let's go ahead and preview in Firefox again. So there we go. Okay, so that's how to do some basic text formatting. All right, now we're going to go ahead and move into, well, actually, let's go ahead and add some navigation to the top of this while we're at it. Okay, it's pretty common to have our navigation bar up here in a website. And so what I want to do is come to the very top, and within the body here, above our H1 heading, whoops, How did that happen? Okay. Whoops. Okay. I want to go ahead and add a list, and we'll put inside the list, words like home, about, gallery, I guess, or portfolio, and contact. Some real common things that we see in a website. So I want to go ahead and just create a unordered list first, okay? And I'm going to open and close that list, and then inside of it, let's go ahead and write home, about, gallery, and contact. Real common to see these. Okay, and again, if we save that, see how it doesn't actually set them up the way that we actually wanted it to in a list. I want to actually identify each one of these as a list item, okay, like so. And here we're going to go ahead and close it. Okay, and let's go ahead and just copy and paste. Okay, copy and paste. Paste. All right, and then same thing with the closing tags here. All right, like so, and like so. Okay, now, okay, what I want to do then is just make these hyperlinks, okay? And, well, let's go ahead and preview this real quick. All right, so there we have our list items right here. And what I want to do now, wait a second here. Why is that? Oh, I left my body tag, or I accidentally deleted that body tag there. There we go. Now it's bounced into the list I was looking for. Okay, and again, if I was to change these to ordered lists, right, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? But navigation normally isn't numbered like that, and we actually want this for now as an unformatted list, okay? Easy enough, just like so. And then in styling in CSS, we'll actually get rid of the bullet points as well. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to actually make each one of these a link. And we do that the same way as we made the links earlier. We're just going to do it inside of these list items this time. So inside the tag right here, the list item element, inside that tag, I'm going to go ahead and create a, right here, another anchor tag, okay? So just like so. Okay, now remember we had to put in the href equals and the quotation marks, okay? So the quotation marks, and then I'm going to go ahead and close that. Now, anything can go in here. If you put a web address in here that is referencing an internal page, you don't need to use the hypertext protocol. But I don't have any other web pages yet. This is the first one I built for this particular project. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in a link just to Google right now, just so that you can see how it works. So google.com, okay? And you have to throw in the hypertext protocol here, this HTTP, to let the browser know that it needs to search for a website on the internet, not internally in your root document structure here, but actually it's sending it to an external link. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and close this tag here, like so. Okay, and since home's not really, we don't need to send these other ones anywhere right now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set them up as if they're going to be links, okay, like so. And then I'm just going to put a pound symbol inside of here. Okay, and the pound symbol, what that'll do is it'll treat it like it's a link and give it the look and feel of a link, but we don't have any other web pages yet. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right now. Let's go ahead and view this in Firefox. Okay, so that didn't quite do what I was expecting. Oh yes, I forgot my equal sign here. Just like so. Okay, easy enough. And yep, see how it made both of those links? Let's go ahead and open it up in Firefox. So this first one here is actually going to take us to Google if we click on it. Okay, no need to actually take it to Google though. I just wanted to demonstrate that that's what we're doing. But if we go ahead and look at the second one down, and I click on it, doesn't go anywhere. See, it just added that little pound symbol right there. I still am able to see how this is going to work as links. And so I prefer to actually throw a pound symbol in right now, and I'll figure out where I want to send the web pages later. And honestly, there's no reason to drag the clicker to Google for right now either. So I'm going to throw in a pound sign. I just didn't want to confuse you. The pound sign is in replacement of what a would-be web address right now. Okay, and so let's go ahead and do the same thing to this one here. So href equals pound. Okay, easy enough. And close that, and then we'll throw the closing anchor tag right here. Whoops, like so. And one more time. href equals pound and oops, quote and pound and close, and like so. Okay, there we go. And so now we have a little navigation up here, and I do not like the way it looks one bit. At least we have it functioning and working and organized, and that's all we need. And then when we get into CSS, I'm going to actually put a colored block right here, and then drag these out over here and get rid of the bullet points on here by setting the decoration to none. And we're actually going to block off everything and kind of organize it into a very old school looking web page made from HTML and CSS code.